All right, fellas, this is another question I want to ask y'all. Listen, I had made a video and I said, do you think it's okay for a woman to pump gas if her man is there? Or do you think it's okay for a woman to change a tire if her man is there and he don't know how? I got mixed reactions out of both of them. Most of the comments were, a man's supposed to pump the gas and a man's supposed to change the tire, right? Or if he don't know, he can Google it. And if not, call AAA, something like that, right? So let me ask you this, fellas. This is my stance on men dating women and women dating men. For some reason, it's a group of women that feel like it's okay to ask men for money because they feel like, oh, you want to get this, you got to pay, right? You got to pay, you got to make money, you got to give me what I want. I even had an old head tell me that regardless if you giving a woman money, if you're coming out your pocket and paying for hair, nails, clothes, taking her on dates, you still giving her money. So you paying for it one way or the other. Now, that's the first question, fellas. How many of you feel that way? All right. This is my stance on women asking men for money and men asking women for money. I feel like you have to be somebody with some swole ass balls. You have to be a woman, some big kahunas, a big ass ego to come out your rabbit ass mouth and ask a man that you don't know, that you only went out on a date with a couple of times, that you're trying to get to know, for some money. I feel like it's the same way when you turn it around and it's men asking women. Don't ask nobody for shit. First of all, if you cannot afford your lifestyle or what you're doing, you shouldn't be going out on a date because you look like a beggar. You look like a panhandler. I feel like women just think because they got the cootie, the cat, it's money. So are you a hoe? Because if you're a hoe, then I feel like you should go ahead and come up and say that out front. Because that's what hoes do. Hoes let you know what the price is at the beginning. And they let you know, how much each thing's going to cost. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like men are in their right mind when they say you're crazy to be asking me for money and I don't know you, to pay a bill. And I also see women say, oh, I seen this one lady say, yeah, you got a coochie. You can ask. That's just what it is. But it's how you ask. You can't just come up to somebody and ask them. You got to say, hey, my light bill due, or my water bill due, or car note, or whatever. Hey, well, if you don't have a problem with him telling you, hey, my water bill due, my light bill due, you know what I'm saying? I need my car note paid. If you don't have a problem with him, if you don't mind a man asking you that, asking you for money, asking you for favors, because hey, let's be clear, one needs the other. He want the coot cat just like you want the D. So how do you think it's okay because he's a man? Okay, you're a woman. Men have bills too. I'm sorry. Men have kids too. Men have lifestyles too. The men like to be taken out and wine and dine too. Now, it's going to be some men that be like, no, I don't want that. I want to do that for a woman. But listen, let's be clear. That's your choice. If you choose to take a woman out and you choose to wine and dine and do this, that should be your choice. It shouldn't be because she's being a beggar. You know what I'm saying? Or a hoe. And I'm not going to say she's a hoe like you're dating her. But at the same time, like, that's what hoes do. They come out and they tell you what they need, what they want, what needs to be paid, and how much they're going to charge you. See what I'm saying? But when you call them hoes, then they feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, just like a lot of women feel like they don't feel like they should be paying 50-50. Listen, in today's economy, if you make the money to be able to take care of your whole household and your woman could go to work or not and she can stay home and she don't have to pay no bill, God bless you. That's amazing. That's amazing. But I know the stressors that I have paying my bills just because shit high. There's just food high, rent high, lights high, water high, clothes high. Whatever you need to survive is fucking high. So if I'm trying to maintain my lifestyle and then I get with this man and I see he's maintaining, but he's doing the same damn thing that I'm doing. We're trying to maintain on our level. And then we get together, then I just supposed to assume he's supposed to take all my bills on top of his bills. And I'm supposed to just sit there and make money or just sit there and watch my man struggle. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? It's different if he says he wants to do it. Hey, that's great. It's a lot of men out here that can do it, and I think that's awesome. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the ones that sit around and watch a man struggle and then say, hey, you're going to take care of me too. I had a friend do that. Her relationship didn't last long. Her husband turned into a crackhead. He was so damn stressed out because she said when she grew up, she saw her daddy take care of her mother. We not talking about 1957 and 1965. We are in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can stress somebody out just putting that much burden on them. Life is hard. Finances is hard. Number one thing to mess up relationships is finances. And I feel like if you out here in your life and you expecting somebody to pay your way and they really don't want to, but they want to be with you and it's a requirement, I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy, especially if they can't afford it. Why not y'all both get together, ride out, and y'all compliment each other? You pay bills. I honestly feel like it's better when it's a 50-50 household. Me personally, and I ain't even gotta say be 50-50. I know somebody that told me I pay the mortgage, right? The mortgage is about $2,000 almost, right? I pay the mortgage, and my wife, she pay whatever else we need to pay, right? That's the biggest bill we got. She want a car, she get the car payment, she pay that. You know, light bill, water bill, phone bill, she pay that. I pay the mortgage. To me, that's sensible. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel, because when it is two people and everybody's making money and everybody is able to put into the household, it's a lot less stressful. Now you can worry about other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like spending time together, cheating if that's a problem, kids, clothes, everything else. But as far as the finances, I feel like it should be, if it's not 50-50, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, work out a arrangement that is conducive and works for everybody. Not just you get to work or you get to sit at home and you get to do whatever you want to and this other person goes out and slaves. Now, if you could do that, sir, and that's what you want to do, I'm not talking to you. Again, this conversation is not for you. I'm talking about the ones that don't see it like that. I've always seen, even though I seen my father take care of, his my stepmom, I still don't feel like that. I just feel like I'm going to always want to get up and do something for myself. I feel like if I can make money, I don't like asking nobody for nothing. So if I'm going to go out here, he going to go out here and work and I'm going to work and he say, keep my money. Nah, boo, I'm going to keep my money, but I'm going to make sure I'll get the food, or I'm going to put the gas in the car, give you the money for the gas. I'm going to do something. I can't just not do anything. And then women that sit at home all these years and do nothing and let the man pay for everything, and then the relationship breaks up. Now you've been sitting at home raising kids for 15 years. Now this man decide, okay, he don't want you no more. Now he about to dip and go find something else that's better. That he found a woman that want to work or want to help him or want to appreciate him. But you ain't do nothing but sit home and raise kids for 15 years. Now you getting a divorce. Now you going to have to figure out how you going to survive. You ain't put no money in no 401k. You didn't have no backup plan. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things that I think about. Like I said, if that's what you like to do, this conversation is not for you. But I just don't feel like somebody pulling all the weight and they choose not to. They don't want to. Not that they don't want to, but it's something that, is just required by their significant other. I just think it's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Talk to y'all later.